Welcome to Wealth Creation Series, where we learn and grow together with one goal, the goal of creating wealth. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to this channel. Welcome back, everyone. As always, in the first part of the episode, we will talk about the news and then we will talk about 15 ways to make money during this pandemic. And we are not talking about gigs like driving Uber or Lyft or delivering groceries with Instacart, which everyone know. So be sure to stick around. In this episode, we have news about Tesla reporting profit for fourth quarters in a row and its effect on its share price. Then we talk about the Twitter breach where verified profiles of Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Obama were hacked. We will also talk about how JP Morgan posted a record revenue despite the pandemic. So Tesla reported its first full year of GAAP profits along with second quarter results this Wednesday night. It posted a revenue of over 6 billion compared to the expected 5.3 billion. It also posted a net income of 104 million. Tesla reported its full year of profitability on GAAP basis, which means it now can be considered for inclusion on the S&P 500 index. In a year ago, Tesla reported 111 million in revenue from regulatory credits. The number nearly tripled to 428 million in regulatory credits in the second quarter of 2020. Shares of Tesla went up more than 6% in the after hours trading and had crossed the 1700 mark. The company keeps proving all the shorts wrong and just keeps moving up. In the next story, we have hackers who hacked Twitter accounts of verified profiles and posted messages on their profile pages. Accounts of prominent people such as Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Elon Musk, and Kanye West were hacked. A total number of more than 130 accounts were confirmed. Here is a CNN report about it.
Today assured his supporters he'll never ask them to send him Bitcoin cryptocurrency for donations. That comes after Biden's verified Twitter account and those of many other famous people were compromised by hackers in a devastating attack. They got to the accounts of former President Obama, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, other celebrities like Kim Kardashian West and Kanye West, and companies like Apple and Uber. And they did it, Twitter says, by doing what's called social engineering.
What actually seemed to happen was that a Twitter employee was hacked, and that Twitter employee had sort of access to the master controls that could control or take over a lot of these accounts.
After that infiltration, a fake tweet from Bill Gates said, "I am doubling all payments sent to my Bitcoin address for the next 30 minutes. You send $1,000, I send you back $2,000. The other famous accounts had almost identical inducements.
So, a Twitter employee who has the master key was tricked into giving up the details of the account, which led to the hackers being able to post messages on people's profiles. All of these messages were similar, basically asking money to their from their followers and telling them that they would be getting double in return. A post over here from Elon Musk's account read, "Feeling grateful, doubling all my payments sent to this Bitcoin address. You send 1000 and I send 2000 back. Only doing this for the next 30 minutes. The hackers essentially fooled many Twitter followers into believing that it was a genuine tweet by Elon. Many people sent money to the Bitcoin address. One follower of Elon Musk actually tweeted with a screenshot after sending the payment. It was later uncovered that the hackers got away with over 150,000. This attack got so much attention that not only Twitter but even FBI got involved in solving this attack. Imagine how deeply damaging it could be. If you saw a tweet from a compromised account, whether it's president or somebody else in a senior position saying that we have launched some sort of attack on North Korea, and North Korea might not even know whether or not that is true. I would say Twitter got lucky in this case as the hackers just wanted to make a quick buck, as they could have created a much bigger chaos. Next in the news, we have JP Morgan Bank, which reported its second quarter results. It posted a record revenue despite the massive recession. The bank posted a record of 33 billion in second quarter. Its corporate and investment bank posted a record of 5.5 billion profit for the second quarter, which is more money than most entire banks typically generate before the coronavirus pandemic. Here is Marty Mosby, Director of Bank and Equity Strategies with Winning Sparks, with his initial reaction to JP Morgan's second quarter earnings report.
Services. Marty, your first reaction to these numbers?
Yes, so the things that we're looking for is how do we preserve our capital, which means you have to earn your dividend or better. JP Morgan's dividend is 90 cents a quarter. They just earned $1.38, so they're preserving their capital and they're creating a cushion so they can sustain their dividends. Those are the two things that we're watching for in each of these quarterly results. That one number tells you pretty much all you need to know. The only other thing that we're going to be looking for is how much they put in provision. Last quarter it was $8 billion. They were growing their allowance to loan losses significantly, and that's covering those potential losses that we'll eventually see on the credit side, which probably won't materialize till later this year or into 2021.
So there it is. JP Morgan's profit is much more higher and its dividend is covered well. This is why I like the bank and I'm planning on buying more shares of it. Let's continue this clip.
Are you thinking that second quarter will be peak provisioning for JP Morgan as well as the other banks? Or is it so much of an unknown that we could see even more in the back half of the year?
Well, this is a very interesting dynamic that's going on. We're looking at this loan loss and the provisioning. Because of the new accounting, it accelerates the recognition of losses. Because of the way that this economic recession is occurring, it dropped so quickly, unemployment went historically high, so there's many metrics that will generate extra provisioning given what we have in the new accounting. So we're probably going to have the biggest gap historically between what we're providing and the losses that we actually realize. For instance, let me give you an interesting statistic. This quarter, we're estimating that the banks in the United States will increase their allowance for loan losses to loans from around 1% to over 2%, increasing 100 basis points, almost doubling in 2 quarters, versus what we saw the last cycle, which was about 6 quarters for them to get to that level.
So because of the new way of accounting and loss provision, the profits are lower than what they actually are, and they have already accounted for the losses which may come up due to the pandemic. I know that a lot of people right now are either out of jobs or are working less hours or have been furloughed from work, and I think these 15 ways could probably help you a lot. Even if you have a job and if you want to do some side hustle, I think these will help anybody right now. These 15 ideas will actually help more during the pandemic because most of them are something which you could just do while you're at home. So let's begin with it. The first idea is to write ebooks. If you have a good knowledge about a particular topic or a field you are in, and if you could write it, then you could create an ebook and sell it on Amazon or Payhip or many websites where you can actually post your content out there and make money. The great thing about writing ebooks is that you can sell them to as many people as you want. There's no restriction on your income, and you can keep it as many pages as you want. If you go to a publisher, you probably need to write a book at least 200 or 250 pages, or every one of them have some minimum requirement. But with ebooks, you can keep the book however short you want, and you can update it as frequently as you want. There is virtually no upfront cost because there is no publisher involved. All you need to do is just upload the books on the websites and get money for it. So that could be a really good option right now when you have time and you're during this pandemic. The second idea is to design and sell your own t-shirts. All you need to do is create different ideas which you think people would want to have printed on their t-shirts and upload them on websites such as T-Launch, Printify, or even merch by Amazon. So once you have your design uploaded out there, people who like your design can actually order t-shirts printed on those designs, and all you do is make money from that. Yes, it will take you time for it to set up once, but it's something which can keep going on, and you don't need to worry about printing those t-shirts, packing them up, sending them, because all of those hassles will be taken care of by the website for a certain fee. The third idea is dropship, or you could sell your items on Amazon and eBay, or actually create your own website. It does require a little bit investment in the beginning and research, because you need to find a product which actually people want and you need to find a supplier to supply it. But once you have set it up, it's pretty passive, because all you need to do is get in touch with the supplier when you need the items, and then they will ship it to the Amazon warehouse, from where Amazon will take care of selling these items for you. Many people have made lots of money by doing this and selling products online. You could also go the private label route. When I mean private label is you buy a product, you print a specific brand on it when you create yours, and then sell it under that brand label. To learn more about dropship, you could Google it or even YouTube it. There's a lot of content out there on it. Or you could even buy a course on Udemy which goes on sale for around 10 bucks all the time. So there is a lot of information available about it online where you can learn easily. The fourth way to make money at home is give expert advice. Say you are an expert in certain area. Again, you could go online and teach it to other people, become their teacher and make money for it. The next idea is senior care and pet boarding. You can register on websites such as housesitter.com and care.com. You could take care of seniors or take care of pets of owners when they are out of town, and all you need to do is take care of their dogs, take them for walks and feed them, and you can make a side income on that. Most of us have phones with good cameras these days, or even if you have a good digital camera lying around, you could take photographs and post it online and make money for it. The websites such as iStock, Shutterstock, and Etsy allow you to do that precisely. If you're a good photographer, you could just take photographs and make money with them, and people will buy online those photographs from you for good money. Next on number 7 is teach online. You can go online and teach children English and other subjects in which you are proficient in. All you need to do is go online on these websites such as Teachaway, VIP Kid, Cambly, and Q Kids Teacher. Once you have registered there and they vet you, you could teach someone, and it could also be that that person is on the other side of the world and wants to learn English. The good part about it is that you could probably make $10 to $15 an hour by doing this, and it could be a nice income even if you just do it on the weekends. Yes, the next idea is, of course, create YouTube videos. Yes, there is a lot of work when you need to create YouTube videos and grow your channel, but it could be very rewarding once you start monetizing it. And that's something which I've been working on, and I hope to achieve that soon. So I'll need all your help and support, which reminds me to remind you that please like and subscribe this channel if you like what the content I'm making. The next idea is to buy and sell clothes online. On websites such as Poshmark and Mercari, you could actually make money by selling your used clothes to people who want to buy clothes from you. This could also help out when you do thrift flipping, and I'll talk more about that when you come to that topic next. But if you need cash urgently, this could be a quick way of making some money out of your old used clothes. The next idea is strip flipping. We all of us have stores around our neighborhood where people go and donate goods which they don't want. What you can do is go to those stores, buy those items which you think people would want for really cheap, and then sell them on websites such as eBay, Craigslist, and even even Facebook groups. There are a lot of Facebook local groups where you could go and post these items for sale, and you could make a good money while doing this. I know people who are doing this, and they do this on their weekends and are making good money doing it. Next on number 11 is becoming a virtual assistant. Websites such as Upwork allow you to work as virtual assistants to people who need assistance doing their daily chores like uh, and tasks such as making appointments, doing some sort of data entry. These jobs are available on websites such as Upwork and more, and you could make a pretty decent amount by making about 50 to $30 an hour for it. Yes, in the beginning you might not get so much as $15, but as you work and the more assignments you get and people give you more reviews for the quality of work which you do, you'll start making more and more money. If you are handy and if you know how to sew, making masks and selling them online is very lucrative right now during pandemic times. I see so many people on Facebook groups who are trying to sell these homemade masks, and if you know how to do it, it's a quite profitable business to be in just now. The next idea is writing articles on websites such as Fiverr. You can actually get paid to write good quality articles for websites and get paid for it. You could make probably anywhere from between $15 an hour to 250 depending on how good you are at your writing skills and the content you provide. So the next idea on the list is transcribe. If you have a good typing skills, you're able to type fast. And if you have a laptop with a good internet connection, you can register yourselves on websites such as Transcribe Me and make money for typing. And the last one is definitely one of my favorite ones, which is financial investments. You can, if you have stocks which give you dividend, you could make money passively without doing anything. The company keeps paying you money in the form of dividend just for holding their shares, and you could be doing anything, even taking a walk on the beach or eating ice cream while making money. So here you have them, 15 ways to make money during the pandemic. I hope you at least learned something new, something which you didn't know before, or you could pass along the information to people you know and it helps them. Alright, so this is it for this week. I hope you liked this episode of the Wealth Creation series. I will bring in more ideas for financial success next week. If you did like the video, learned something new, or just enjoyed listening, please give me a thumbs up by pressing the like and subscribe button. I make these videos for entertainment purposes only. I am not a licensed advisor. Please do your own research before investing.